What is up, YouTube? AceStrategyGaming here with my very first ever video. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys some Duel links. I'm going to show you a deck that is, I wouldn't really say free to play, pretty budget though. Got me up to gold rank 1. I wanted to get there before I started. Quick overview of the channel. Pretty much going to be doing a lot of different card games, strategy games, RPGs, maybe some Let's Plays, show off some decks of different card games, and hopefully you guys enjoy it, you know? Always looking for feedback and stuff like that. But let's jump right into the deck that we're going to be using today. So I named this deck Blue Eyes White Deck. You might have seen this strategy before. Essentially what we're going to be doing is looking for ways to cheese the Blue Eyes out on turn 1, turn 2, as quick as we can before the opponent has any board set up, before they have any chance to recover. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to use Lord of D, which in conjunction with the Flute of Summoning Dragon allows you to put out up to 2 Blue Eyes, given the spaces that you have on the board, just immediately if they're in your hand. Now to get them in our hand, we have stuff like Blue Dragon Summoner, in conjunction with Wonder Wand. That's a really nice combo. You put that on the Blue Dragon Summoner, and all of a sudden you're sacrificing it, drawing 2 cards plus 1 Blue Eyes. Really helps you know, get that going very quickly. And then as a secondary objective for the deck, depending on which pieces of the combo we get or don't get, we also have 3 Thunder Dragon, and we're also running 1 Fusion Gate and 1 Polymerization, along with our side deck here, which is Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Like I said, guys, 1 or 2, let's see, 2 of these cards are you know, ultra rare. The Blue Eyes I don't really count because you can get those for free. All the other cards are not very difficult to get. All of the Thunder Dragons, the Blue Eyes, White Dragons, the Dragon Summoners, the Wonder Wands, the Enemy Controller, Polymerization, Dragon Flute, and Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon are all freely available in the game that you can just get just by either grinding or using the in-game shop, which is pretty cool. You know, I like the idea that you know, if you guys like this deck and you find it fun, is it top tier? No, but you know, you can have some fun with it. It's really nice when it actually goes off as you plan, and you guys can have some fun with it and give it a try yourselves. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. We're going to play a few games for you guys on the regular PvP ranked ladder and see how we do. Let's see who we are up against. Alright, so it's going to be a Pegasus first. Might be able to see our traps. Could be running Relinquished, which actually gets countered pretty hard by this deck because Lord of D prevents dragons from being targeted by any card effects. So I kind of hope he has Relinquished and we can get that off. Alright, pretty bad opening hand. I keep getting just washed. You know, I have pretty good balance of spells, traps, and monsters in this deck, but somehow every time I go to play ranked, suddenly I'm getting 4 monsters that don't really do much for me. But let's see what we draw here. Polymerization. Alright, pretty awesome start. So pretty obvious. We're just going to first activate the effect of our Thunder Dragon. Gonna grab 1 more. And see, this is why I love this deck, because like even if you don't get any of the pieces that you think you need, suddenly you draw 1 card and there's something you can do with your hand. So turn 1 Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. I know how much everyone loves those. I've had a few people rage quit, you know, right from the beginning, which is, hey, fine by me, you know, I don't mind. Hopefully not for the sake of this video. So I'm going to play that, and then let's also get out our, actually, you know what, before we do anything else, let's activate Switcheroo. That's the skill I'm using, by the way, I forgot to mention that before. Let's throw this back, see what we get. Wonder Wand, perfect. Alright, so what we're going to do, let's summon the Blue Dragon Summoner. We are going to Wonder Wand. Normally I would probably tribute this pretty quick just to get things going, but considering we're already pretty strongly ahead, I'm going to just attack as usual and, you know, just get in some extra damage. If they destroy this while it still has the wand, it's okay. You know, we already have Lord of D in hand. All we need is the flute then, and we're good to go with our primary strategy anyway. So let's see what he does. He's still got 3 cards in hand. I'm sure he must have some kind of answer. This is a pretty common strategy at this point, so I mean he could just go straight up relinquished right here and he pretty much wins the game. I kind of just was playing risky there. I didn't even really think about that. Oh shit, don't do it. Oh, okay, he's not doing it. What is he doing though? Okay, that's a weird card to play that with, but I mean... Oh, okay, no, I see what he did. Never mind. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. For a second... Oh, shit! This is not good. Okay. So he just used all of his resources to pump this thing up. He's going to, I'm assuming, take out my Thunder Dragon. Makes the most sense. Give me with a pretty hefty chunk of damage, too. But, next turn... he is out of cards except for what he's got on the field right now. So if I can, you know, if I can find an answer in my next few draws, I probably have this game in the bag. So let's see what we get. Alrighty. Alright. Not a bad start. What are we gonna do? Okay, so we have to do this first. And there we go. Look at that. And we win. See, that's what I love about this deck so much, that it's a combo deck, so yeah, it's like hit or miss. You know, if you get really screwed on your pieces, then you're just screwed. But there's a lot of like hidden potential in the draw power of this specific build. I've tried a lot of different builds for this deck, and I find that this one specifically, you know, especially with those Wonder Wands, man, like, you think you're about to lose, you crack that, you know, that's 3 cards to your hand, and that, you know, in a 20-card deck, that's pretty significant, you know, percentage of your cards that you're drawing right there. So yeah, let's finish this. God, I can't even imagine, like, what people's reactions are when this happens. I mean, I guess I can, because I've had this happen to me before, and it's kind of just, like, pure frustration at this point. But, hey, we took game 1, so that's pretty good, a little bit better than I was actually expecting it to work right away. So yeah, so that's the strength of this deck. Let's hop right into another one. I'll do a few duels for you guys, because this deck is usually pretty quick. You're either winning by turn 3 or you're losing by turn 3 most of the time. You know, if you get absolutely walloped on just, you know, drawing total bricks, not getting any of the pieces you need, yeah, you're going to lose, you know, as soon as they start playing monsters. To try and counter that, that's why I actually have the twin-headed behemoths in the deck, just for a little bit of extra defense, being able to, you know, put them down, and you know, set them if I have to, and then have them come back one turn. Sometimes slows the game enough that I can actually, you know, I can continue on with my strategy before they can get theirs off. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like the best strategy to me. If you guys have any other suggestions, I'd love to hear them as far as what could improve this deck. Anyway, let's start with thinning out our deck by pulling both Thunder Dragons. You always want to do this. If you start with one Thunder Dragon, just throw that one away, get 2 more with this deck. Like, you just want to thin your deck out, get, you know, the cards in hand that you can. Let's see, what are we gonna... You know what, we're gonna be risky here. We're gonna be really risky. We're throwing away the Wonder Wand, hoping for either a Blue Eyes or a Fusion Gate. That works. That was my other choice. So, yeah, I mean, I play a little bit riskier than most, I think. I like to just, you know, even if there's a card that can help me, sometimes I'll chuck it for the big combo. And with this deck, I have to say, like, it does pay off, you know, more often than not, I think, just the way that it's built. I've competed with this deck plenty in Gold, and it does very well. I've not yet really tried Platinum. I think I did a little bit of Platinum, and it did okay, but I haven't really playtested it, you know, Platinum King of Games or anything like that, so I don't think it's going to be viable that high up necessarily, but hey, who knows? I mean, I'm sure some of you guys out there can pilot it better than I can improve on it, so... Alright, sets 1... I mean, this is another Bandit Keith, so for all I know, he could throw out his own Thunder Dragon and then kick my ass. So, let's see what he decides to do. Apparently nothing. Thinking real hard. Love when people do this. It's like you got 4 cards in your hand, man. Like, this is not that big of a game. Like, you either have an answer or you don't. Alrighty. Just playing. I mean, I know people like to take their time. I do sometimes too. Alright. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play Blue Dragon Summoner. Who am I going to attack with? In case it's like a Yomi ship or something like that, I think I'm going to attack Blue Dragon Summoner, especially because I want that to be destroyed. So this at least lets me scout. It's not the worst thing in the world if I don't get any direct damage this turn. Okay, that's fine with me. I wonder what that face down is. Might be like a mirror wall? No, maybe, probably not, because if he had a mirror wall, he could have beat me, you know, in battle with the twin-headed behemoth. Could be probably not Windstorm either. I mean, I feel like he would have used that. Enemy controller, he probably would use whatever it is. I guess he's considering it right now. Either that or he has. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, that's, look, I'll take that any day. You know, I'll take a neutral attack over you know, destroying one of my monsters any day of the week. That's why I think, you know, in most decks, unless you're playing a life gain deck, that card's kind of useless. Just to like stall a little bit, because it doesn't really give you any kind of advantage. Life points are just a resource to be used. You know, it doesn't really do anything for you to maintain yours unless you're about to lose. So, all right, switcheroo. So, let's see. I still can't really tell what kind of deck he's playing. I mean, it's gold, so I assume there's, you know, it's not just random cards together. Okay, attack position. Oh shit. Oops, don't want to emote. Let's. Why is this happening? No, I'm not trying to emote. All right, come on. Hey. I don't know. For a second, I was still scared there. I was like, wait, what if it was 2 tails? Oh shit. But we're looking up. It's got the answer anyway. So he is going to destroy our twin-headed Thunder Dragon this turn. But let's see if maybe next turn we can get our combo going. This is not looking great now, especially depending on what he has face down. Luckily, you know, he only does have the 1700 and the 1000, so. Oh, well, that's pretty sweet, and that's going to counter a lot of what he could have face down anyway. Getting pretty lucky so far in this recording. I'm feeling good about that. I kind of thought I'd have like a recording curse, you know, where I win a few right before I start, hit the record button, and then, you know, just get shit. But so far we're looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and play our card that everyone hates to love. And you know what, let's start off with, let's start off with, oh, that was probably a mistake actually. Oh, okay, we didn't get punished for it. I was gonna say, because if they got rid of that, my blue eyes could be in trouble, but looks like I did not get punished for that. Alright, and let's see if we can get in there for 1500. Okay, I'm out of cards, but my opponent only has 2 left, 1 in hand, 1 on the field. I've got a full board, including a blue eyes, so I would say I definitely have the upper hand here. I guess it really depends on what he draws and what I draw. We're both kind of in top deck mode right now to see if we have an answer. Apparently he did not get his right there, because I think he's throwing it right back. Let us see what he grabs. Oh, nothing, I guess. Well, there's a win. Feels good. 2 in a row. Alright. I'm liking how this deck is doing so far. You know, I've tried a few different builds. I keep swapping cards in and out. but this one so far has really been performing about as consistently as you can get when it comes to combo decks. You know, combo decks in this game are tough to begin with, running, you know, only 20 card decks, but this one seems to be working out. See, we're doing pretty good. This is what I was playing before I started recording, so you know, just to get up to gold 1. We've been winning pretty consistently. Let's throw in one more duel, see if someone can break our streak, and then that'll be it for today. Searching for opponent. Let's see. Alright, Yami Yugi. Oh, both win and you'll gain a rank. So this is a big game for both of us. Let's see who comes out on top. Going second, which I definitely don't mind actually. It's really potent to get a, you know, a fusion summon off second turn where someone, you know, maybe summoned a Whiptail Crow in attack position or something like that. And here we go. You know, we got the Fusion Gate and the Thunder Dragon again. So I'm kind of hoping he just throws out a Whiptail Crow thinking like, you know, thinking it's hot shit. That would be cool. And turn is done. Wow. Okay. Oh, damn, that's a bad draw. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna switcheroo. Normally I would do the Thunder Dragon first, but because we already have 2 in our hand, we're going to just throw one of them back in right away. Okay, that's fine. We're going to Fusion Gate. Let me actually activate this effect. I was like, why can't I do it? Because you don't have 2 in your hand yet. Alright, so, same as before. I don't really mind using Fusion Gate over polymerization because most people are not running fusions, so I'm not too worried about, you know, giving it to someone else. I'm a little bit more worried now that with the new Gemini pack with that really easy Gemini fusion, but I have yet to see that on the ladder actually, so I'm not really sure how common it is. We're gonna go for the win here. I don't know what he has face down. He probably has a Karibo in hand, but like, what am I if not a blatant risk taker even when there's really no reason to. Let's just see if we can win turn 2. Okay, there's one attack through. Is he just letting these through? Did he just... Maybe he just drew... Oh, golden apples. Well, there you go. That's a pretty big answer. Okay, this changes things a lot. Kinda blanked on that card. Ooh. And that is a fiend too. Oh, that is so bad for us. That's so bad. Oh, I regret it. I definitely regret going all in like that. I mean, let's see. We can still... we have one more switch left. We can still possibly turn this around, especially if he attacks our Thunder Dragon this turn, and we can still get our Wonder Wand off. You know, if we can get a Blue Eyes out, we can still contend. Let's see what he's doing. I don't like it. Alright, well guys, we had some quick victories. This one's starting to look like it's going to be a pretty quick loss. Really should have anticipated the golden apples. Not that there's much I could have done. It's not like I was going to not attack. But yeah, that's another one of those cards that was really, you know, common in the meta a few weeks ago, and I'm seeing it less and less. Not that I'm the biggest competitive player, obviously. I mean, you guys probably tell by, you know, just by my skill that I'm not, I'm definitely not the best at PvP. Okay, let's, you know what I'm thinking. If you're watching this, you already know exactly what I'm thinking. We're just gonna go for it, because, I mean, we lose no matter what if we don't do this. So, we're just gonna see if we can get that flute. Even that does not, you know, completely save us, but let's just see if we can grab one. We don't, but we do get enemy controller, which, what do we do here? I mean, I guess we have to set this. I'll probably end up... maybe sacrificing it. I don't know. Let's just see what my opponent decides to do. I mean, that doesn't really save us. I'm pretty sure no matter what I did with it. Obviously one of the best cards in the game, but you know, I'm staring down a fake blue eyes over there, so not really sure what to do. I mean, that's the problem with all combo decks, though. Once you use your combos and they fail you, you know, that's pretty much all you've got. It's not like a beatdown deck where you could just keep drawing into good stuff. Oh yeah, we're in trouble. Okay, I mean, that's probably going to be the game. I can buy one turn here, which I will, but there's not really a reason to. I don't think there's anything we can draw next turn. But let me sacrifice my own creature, own monster. And I mean, I'll just grab his token so that he can't attack through it. Buys me one turn, but like you guys can see, all I've got is one blue eyes in hand. Of course, there it is. It was the next. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Go, protect me. You're too late. Too late for your job. Ugh. Hate it when the flute gets there too late. I don't know, maybe this will scare him. He'll be like, is this his golden apples? Nah, he doesn't give a shit. He's going right in. Alright, he got me. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy my very first episode on YouTube. I will be coming back doing more Duel Links videos. I'm also going to be playing a few other card games. I'll be playing some RPGs and strategy games, like I said. Might be doing some Let's Plays depending on, you know, what comes out and what I think would be, you know, good to upload or stream. Other than that, yeah, just I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. I'm sure you've seen it before, maybe not this exact variant. Let me know if you were going to change, you know, a few cards in this deck to make it just work better. What would you change? So let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please, you know, give me a like. Any feedback you've got would be great. If you'd like to see more of these videos coming out, subscribing is the best way to stay notified. And that's about it, guys. I'll catch you next time.